Now, some of you from this area know that the Washington, D.C. has been experiencing a lot of challenges. And one of those, of course, is the epic snowstorm that blew through town about a week ago. Schools were closed, businesses were closed, people couldn't come and go as they had hoped. Even the United States Congress was closed. And I say, and I know you agree, that any day that Harry Reid and Nancy Pelosi can't get to work is a good day for freedom, it's a good day for liberty, and it's a good day for the American people's wallets. Did you see, by the way, the other day, did you see this? President Obama was in a grade school classroom. A grade school classroom speaking to elementary children, and he was using teleprompters. I mean, you've got to be kidding me. That's not a joke. That's a real story. I was so pleased the other day to see that the Mount Vernon Statement, the group that came together at Mount Vernon, the leaders of various conservative groups in this country signed a statement recommitting themselves and their organizations to the constitutional framework, the constitutional principles, and the constitutional values that made this nation great. They are the values of limited government. They are the values of the rule of law. They are the values of individual responsibility. They are the values of free markets. They are the values of respect for the sanctity of life. They are the values of respecting traditional marriages and families, and down the list. Those are the kinds of principles that this nation was founded on. Those are the principles that made this nation great. Those are the principles that will lead us forward as a conservative movement. And so if we're going to reform systems, the direction isn't to turn them into government-run monopolies where the other side can declare that they're giving away quote-unquote free stuff. The direction we need to head is to put consumers in charge in a marketplace in conjunction with their doctors, giving them good information about what stuff costs, what the quality measurements are, and let them decide what's right for them and their families, not the federal government. I want to share with you, this is no longer a matter of right versus left, liberal versus conservative. We can prove our conclusion on this by basic mathematics. The United States federal government, from all sources, for all purpose, takes in $2.2 trillion a year. Keep that number in mind, $2.2 trillion a year. We have total unfunded liabilities of $65 trillion. 2.2 trillion in revenue, 65 trillion in total unfunded liabilities. That is more than 30-to-1 leverage. If the United States federal government were a bank regulated by itself, they would shut themselves down. We live in a nation where not long ago our United States Secretary of State was on rhetorical bended knee in communist China, pleading with the Chinese to continue to buy our debt, because if they don't buy our debt and other foreign sovereign wealth funds don't buy our debt, our beloved United States of America can't pay its bills. The United States of America, my friends, is not a beggar nation. The United States of America is not a beggar nation. History is on our side. The Constitution is on our side. We're on the side of freedom. We're on the side of individual responsibility. We're on the side of free markets. We're on the side of the rule of law. We're on the side of limited government. And like Grant, we fight. So I want to encourage you, never give in, never give up, and let's take this country back and have conservative leadership once again for the United States of America. Thank you for being here. Have a great rest of the day.